It's me, everyone's favorite PNG tuber. I've returned. I know you all missed me so much, and the cats are unhappy about it, as they immediately started yelling the moment I began talking. But that's okay. I'm all right. Everything is fine, even though none of you have drawn fan art of me. And I told you that that would make me more powerful. But that's fine, I guess. I'm definitely not jealous or anything. Thank you, Green Machine. I don't know if I would use mustard as the color descriptor, but I appreciate it. I think I look stunning. But I've got something very exciting to show you all. You might remember the last time that I was here, Twiins left that stinky, ugly plant sitting around. And I thought Doug was hideous and gross. I hate that guy. I hate that plant. But I've got something very, very exciting to show you. Yay! I have my own plant now. Look at how majestic and exciting. So much prettier and better looking than that stanky, horrible Doug. It's a flower. Isn't he neat? Downright nifty. That's an excellent question, Yono, because I don't have a name for them yet. And I was hoping you all could help me, since it's my understanding that you all named Doug as well. So I trust you to come up with a great name for my flower friend as well. Let's get a better look at this guy, huh? I think he's very, very cool. Bug. I was hoping for something a little bit more extravagant. Perhaps something with around 3 syllables. Welcome, Excalibur. I've got my own flower friend, and I'd like you all to help me name him. I'm looking for something with like 3 syllables. Archduke Ferdinand? Let's maybe avoid real people names. Just as, like, historical people names. Like, other people can be named Doug, but maybe the victim of an assassination might not be the best choice. But look at, ooh, wow. What a cool guy. So much better and cooler than that stanky, dumb plant Doug. And this cool pot as well. Oh my. It's the coolest plant around. My special guy. So yeah, I'll even make him a little bit bigger. Since we're showing him off right now. John Guy Dougamus Prime Freern. Alright, I think we need to hone in on some better. We need to hone in a little bit. Let's not name him after Doug. Welcome, Messiah. Do you like my plant? You're a smart one. You've got children, and you have to name them. So that means you have names under your belt. And I'd like a name for my flower friend. Let's avoid naming him after Doug. And let's choose something that I can pronounce. Similar to Twiins, we both struggle with R's a little bit. So, Freern is just gonna hurt. Aaron earned and iron earn, you know? I'd like something long. So, multiple syllables. I wanted to give, like, angelic, you know? Since I'm an angel. And angels have names like Raphael and Metaton. That's a real one. That's a real angel. Uriel, you know? So these pretty long names. That's what I'm feeling. Crimson Steel, if he were a car. An excellent name. Once we get the plant's car forms, then it could be called the Crimson Steel. What do we got? What do we got? Spewing up random names that sound cute. Panama. Les Leander. Maybe something with Bo in it. Bo would be great. What's the full version of Bo? Is Bo short for something? Beauregard? Beauregard's not a bad one. I'll write that down even. Boy howdy. Let me write down Beauregard. Now I have to learn. Oh, Gemini. Gemini, you rat. You're a little rat. But I will follow through with that redemption. Since you bothered, I suppose. I can't remember which one he is. That's not that one. You have to be patient with me. There he is. There's new Doug. But we'll do this. There you go. Beau just means pretty in French, but it can be a nickname for Beauregard. Don't know how to spell that. Beauregard. I'll Google that in a second. Gladiolus is another name, and it's a real flower. It is true. Sounds a little dirty, doesn't it? Gladiolus? It sounds like something a middle schooler would think would be a reproductive organ. Why not hemlock, named after one of the most poisonous plants in existence? You've banished him after I went through all that trouble to put him outside. There you go. Thank you, Gemini. You've got so many exciting things next to your name. Wow. TwitchCon Las Vegas. I've never been to a con. Neither has Twiins. Hemlock sounds like a bad guy. Doesn't it? It feels like isn't there a villain in some shooter called a Hemlock? It feels like. We've got Beauregard on lockdown, and we'll just keep chitting and chatting as we come up with some more options. And if we don't come up with any other stunning options, then we'll go with Beauregard. What's wrong with being a bad guy? I am no bad guy. As an angel, I have to be the good guy, obviously. And so my plant has to be a good guy too. Has to sound like a good guy. Beautacious, like beauty. Beautacious. I like the tacious. I'll write it down. But I think we could workshop beautacious. Alexander? It's awfully boring, isn't it? Also, wasn't Alexander the Great actually kind of a dweeb? If memory serves correctly? Is that why you sound like that? I sound like the antithesis of Twiins. Twiins sounds like a little boy, and so I've got a higher pitched voice because I'm her Darkapler. Remember, you were there. Don't act like you don't know how this works, Gemini. Sounds like the American government. I have to be the good guy. Excalibur, I thought you were my #1 fan. So you should agree with me. Yes, Ink, you are the good guy. Well, I thought you were always here, Gemini. Always here. You seem to be. But I do appreciate the suggestions. I'm getting more southern. What happened? I read the name Beautacious, and oh, you know what? I think my brain is fusing the name Buchanan, and then Tacious. Buchanan's a cool name. That's Bucky's name in Marvel. What? A Captain America. Bucky's name was Buchanan, wasn't it? And that's a cool name. Galactic. A cool name. Perhaps another one that sounds a little too evil. Galania. Aracia. Athenius. We're wandering closer to words that are harder for me to pronounce. Because I struggle a little bit with talking. As your Doug's biggest fan, I will have to say, I do have to go to bed now. Have a good rest of your stream. Well, goodbye, Gemini. I will let you know that you should check in on Twitter later, because there will probably be an announcement that you might be interested in. But we'll save that official announcement for the end of the stream, okay? Roseberry, that is a cute name. Oh, Roseberry. I'm gonna write that one down. Roseberry. Atticus! Oh! I've got a huge crush on Atticus from To Kill a Mockingbird. Is that that's it, yeah? To Kill a Mockingbird? Yes. The movie specifically. But once I did see a play of To Kill a Mockingbird as well, and I must admit, I found myself quite taken with Atticus in that too. And you know what I think it is? I think it's just how he dresses. He's also a pretty swell character, but Atticus dresses in a very smart way, and it's just true that women go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Ludolin? That one is too hard. I will never remember how to spell that. But it is a cute one. Hello, Celeste fan. Welcome. Do you see my new plant? Isn't he nice? I also got him from a demon shop, which is why he also has teeth. If you know the lore, Doug is a demon plant. And I thought I deserved one that was better and less smelly. But I need a name, so don't be afraid to suggest any names. We're looking for things that are longer and important sounding. Our suggestions so far are Beauregard, Butacious, Roseberry, and Atticus. I'm gonna add Buchanan just because I can. I'll probably have you vote. And then if I like the one you choose, I'll go with that. And if you all choose one that I think, you know, actually, I like a different one instead, then I'll do that. But other than the delightful little plant, how have you all been today? Why not name him Yahweh? Oh, but God's already named that. Can't just take God's name. That's boring. If I were gonna steal a name, I would have stolen Metaton. The genuinely an angel's name. Where are your wings? I hide them. They're hidden. Kind of like how, you know how I can set things to invisible on stream? Like, watch. Look in the background. Do you see the background back there? You guys are invisible now. And now you're visible again. I can do that with my wings. You're crocheting? That's fun. I used to know how to crochet, but I never really kept at it because I didn't know how to start. My grandmother didn't teach me that part. I also only really knew how to go in a straight line. I couldn't make anything, just straight lines. But I thought it was fun. If you were to turn him into a human, what would he look like? Perhaps a knight? And what an interesting question. Perhaps you should stick around until the end of the stream. Wink wonk. My last final is tomorrow, so I'm very stressed, and you're wasting your time watching a Twiins Inc. stream. Well, I hope you have studied hard and you get plenty of rest and drink lots of water. And I believe in you. I'm sure you'll do super duper. You all are so smart. Most of you are so smart. So I think surely you'll definitely pass. Final. Is this for college? Is this your final or just for the semester? Cause if it's the final, the stakes are a little bit higher. But I still believe in you. Ink. I made a perfect financial decision. I bought a small action figure called the Titan 13. And he, she, they, it has helped my art process a large bit, especially since I suck at foreshortening. Foreshortening is difficult. Is this the little guy that you can pose, or you're intended to pose, and then you can illustrate? I used to have something like that. My problem was that it was quite limited on how it could move, and I often found it unhelpful for getting the pose that I wanted to illustrate. So we just posed that guy in funny little ways. Just for this semester, well, I hope you still have a grand old time, and then after this, you get to relax. After that, it's summer break, baby. Much better than that wooden bitch, which is why I got the Titan 13. Is this one of those anime looking ones? I know they've got the ones that have like anime proportions. So let me Google it. Titan 13. Less anime, but it does look more posable than the wooden guy. So that's exciting. I'm happy for you. Look at that fun dude. I bet it'd be interesting to make him up like a doll, like basically use one of those as a custom doll base and turn him into a little guy. Hey Ink, between you and me, keep this a secret from Twiins. Ah, mum's the word. I finally started art commissions after so long. It took a lot of courage, but maybe your divine powers have blessed me? Oh, golly. Oh, gosh. Oh, me? Little old me? Well, I think your art is very pretty, so I'm not surprised you've opened up commissions. I hope you get plenty, but not too much that you feel overwhelmed, and I hope you get commissioned to draw fun things that you enjoy. That's the hard part about commissions, is that it's exciting to get paid to do something you love, but also I find often that other people want illustrations that I don't care about, and that's swell for them, but it makes it quite difficult for me. Commissioning can be a very powerful thing for an artist, but also so many artists struggle with doing what they don't want to do. And it came with some weapons, so I can foreshorten with weapons. I'm proud of you. Foreshortening is endlessly difficult. It might be one of the hardest things, I'd say, especially if you don't have a reference. Phoenix. A neato name. I like the idea, because we've been kind of jabber-jawing about art here, and I like the idea of E-Man just sitting in silence, like zoning us out. To be like, think of a cool name, I've got one. I think I'll get rid of Butaceous. Sounds a little feminine. Perhaps if it were a female plant, Butaceous would work. And we'll roll with the ones we've got for right now. If you have any more excellent options, don't be afraid to suggest them, but I think Twitch can only go up to 5. So if we'll avoid Edgeworth, because everyone will just think about, the Phoenix Wright character. So, but if we come up with any more great ones, we'll have to remove a different one. Goober? I think maybe no, but great idea. I appreciate the suggestion. I argue that people should get a good idea about what an artist's art preferences are after seeing their previous works. Like you wouldn't commission a mecha artist for chibis, that's true, but also often I find that even in a similar vein, things can just be a little less exciting if it's not something you're passionate about. For example, illustrating characters is great and fun when they're your characters, but often being tasked with drawing someone else's character, even if it's not outside of your usual purview of what you tend to draw, will just be a little less enticing than if you had come up with one yourself. Personally. But that's just me. I'm also almost done with my 3rd chapter of my comic. Excellent job. I'm proud of you. 1 chapter away from completing your New Year's resolution. Wow. That means you get to slack off for about 6 more months before you have to make the final one. Counter offer bodacious? a very exciting offer, Messiah. However, we will avoid it, as I fear that including bodacious into Twiins' normal lexicon will result in her saying it casually more often, just as an exclamation. She already says things like radical and groovy. We don't want to threaten her with more retro vernacular, now do we? She will absorb it like the little sponge she is. You've all done an amazing job. I'll give you 3 more minutes to Zenitsu. That's already another character. We'll avoid character names. What'd you walk into? Welcome, Hot Mutt Butt. It's me, iink. Twiins' Markiplier, Darkiplier, don't you know? And this is my new plant friend, and we're coming up with a name for him. Some suggestions that we've got so far are Beauregard, Roseberry, Atticus, Buchanan, and Phoenix. So if you've got any, Octavius is a great one. We'll get rid of Buchanan, and I'll put in Octavius. Amazing job. I made a Grim Magic OC based on Little Red Riding Hood, and we'll eventually do Beauty and the Beast. That's exciting. The difficult part about OCs is that I worry that, well, Twiins has told me that she worries that she doesn't want to end up being, like, inadvertently inspired by fans' OCs for stories that she does intend to do later on down the line. However, she adores seeing them. A bit of a double-edged sword, I suppose. I think Twiins is pretty decent at coming up with unique designs herself, so it's probably nothing she needs to worry about. But also, none of you know what story she's planning on adapting to Grim Magic's canon. And she doesn't like to spoil those sorts of things ahead of time. So, it is what it is. Luckily for her, she tends to pull from all these stupid, unknown stories. Things like, no one's ever heard of cat and mouse in partnership. It's dumb from a marketing standpoint. If she were smart, she would go with well-known ones, like Beauty and the Beast, or Red Riding Hood. But it's not my comic, I guess. She can do whatever she wants, I suppose. Crocolin? Crocolin. It sounds like an insult. Oh, look at that pile of crocolin over there. Darth Vader's about to join Grim Magic. I don't understand what that sentence means, Messiah. It's an intriguing sentence, but I just don't... How does it not sound like an insult? Get over here, you crocolin. Not this being... Welcome. Kissy, kissy, ooh la la. What an amazing name! Kissy Kissy Ooh La La! I wish you would pipe in a little bit more often, just so that Twiins has an excuse to say Kissy Kissy. What an excellent name! I'm excited that you have decided to join in, even if only briefly. I appreciate you lurking, even if you tend to just lurk. If you don't appreciate lurkers, you are a fool, I must say. Guessing the new plot, I see. Galileo is pretty cool. Prometheus? A little too... That's too much of an established character, I'm gonna say. I do like Galileo. Which one should we remove to have Galileo? Between Beauregard, Roseberry, Atticus, Phoenix, and Octavius. How do you spell Galileo? There it is. Galileo. Are we still brainstorming names? I think that is an excellent final option. Unless Kissy Kissy Ooh La La wants to break their silence just to suggest a name. But I think we might be at the time to whip up a little poll and you all can vote. I hope you all do vote. Cause otherwise it's embarrassing when it's only like the little flaunt is so cute. Oh, golly. I appreciate it. Let's get that poll going. And you all can vote. And it'll be great and swell. Alright. / poll. Name for plant. Okay. Which one is our least favorite of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our 6 options? Beauregard, Roseberry, Atticus, Phoenix, Octavius, Galileo. I think I'll get rid of Phoenix. It's a very cool name. But I feel like it doesn't quite match the plant aesthetic. It was an excellent suggestion, but we must remove one, and I feel like it is the one that stands out the most. I still appreciate it though. You are all amazing. How the hell do you spell Beauregard? There we go. Give me 1 second, I am a slow typer. Atticus. I also can't see chat because the poll is in the way, so I hope you're all not being naughty over there. Octave. Yes, there we go. And final one, Galileo. Okay, we'll have that go for 5 minutes. Start the poll. Begin. Me when ink doesn't take in my name suggestions? I'm sorry, Excalibur. They were excellent suggestions, but they just didn't quite fit the criteria I was looking for. Plenty of name ideas for you to hold on to for your own characters, though. Well, the Grimtail called the Hare and the Hedgehog. Is that one that you're doing OCs for as well? That would be very fun. There are so many with animals. And I think it's nifty that sometimes Twiins makes the magical girls, like, explicitly the animals, like cat and mouse. You know, mouse even has a tail, cat's got cat ears. And other times, they're just sort of referencing the animal. Like the goose girl, or the ravens. They don't have any wings except for when they do their big transformation together. I think that's really fun, and a cool way to spice things up in a world where so dang many fairy tales have animals in them. Maybe she's more like Twiins than we realize. That's an insult. Ban that guy. Twiins doesn't have any mods, and quite frankly, if she were to conscript some of you all to be mods, Messiah would probably be one of them. You're always here. But you're great. Let's take a gander at this poll so far. So many of you are voting. I don't know how many of you there are. I can't tell if all of you vote. But the voting is open. So do it. I hope, this would be funny. I hope someone comes into chat. They're a totally new member. They haven't even heard of Twiins or Ink. They don't know what's going on. But they're like, oh, a poll? This one. And then they just vote. And then they leave. I think that'd be silly. You may be right. Maybe it's Twiins in disguise. No. That's a stupid conspiracy theory. Like the round earth. On a technicality, isn't the Earth an oval? I guess that's still round, isn't it? Not really focusing on that Grimtail. They're mostly based on the fairy tale I liked as a kid. You know what? I think that is excellent. Like being your favorite is far more important than being the most popular. That's what I say. Earth is egg. And what is within that egg, Messiah? Something special? Something good? What will it hatch? Or is it an unfertilized egg? Just a big ol' egg with a yolk floating around in space. A duck. It's a duck. That's just what it is. Celeste fan said it. It's the truth. Want to go back into my little corner in this little class of ours, but now I feel as though I have to speak like I'm forced to do a presentation. Don't feel like you must speak up. Do whatever is comfiest for you. People come and go all the time without warning. So don't feel the need to stay interjected in the conversation. If you would feel more comfortable staying quiet. You can pop in every now and then if you'd like. You can go back to silent for 2 more years if you'd like. The choice is yours. I just appreciate that you're here. Ink, why are you pushing that narrative? The round earth isn't real. It's clearly a flat earth with a massive ice wall. That makes no sense. Where would the wall be? What direction is up? How do you find the edge? Does it just circle around? That's round. If there's an edge, then you must be able to fall off of it. So you're dumb. At best, it's a square. You're dumb. Mira, quickly, vote on the name of my fun new plant friend. I appreciate you, and I would love your vote on the matter. Magnets, my father at Nintendo said so. But yes, I hope you like my new plant friend. I think he's really, really swell. Thought the Earth was a sphere? No, obviously it's a square. I actually don't know. I can't see it from heaven. And you're seeing it from the floor view when you're in the demon world. The vote has ended, and Roseberry has won by quite a lot. Fascinating. Well, Roseberry, that's our new friend. Octavius was second, Atticus was third, tied with Galileo, and poor old Beauregard didn't get any votes. Golly. Roseberry it is. Spherely, you jest. But I'm excited for our new world of having my delightful little Roseberry here to keep me company every time I manage to sneak in and be able to chit-chat with you all. And don't be afraid to draw fan art of him or me and then pretend I'm blinking a lot in a oh golly bashful looking way, very Betty Boop-esque. Roseberry drops snow globe. But I think he's great, and I really appreciate you all helping me come up with a name. And you're all so talented and smart. You're great. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Hey, what are you doing in there? Get out of there. Oh my. Okay, I need to leave. But I'll see you all in next time. So goodbye. What the heck? Guys. Y'all just let her come in and do a whole stream without me? Does this mean Twiins doesn't think these things if she's the opposite? No, it means Ink is a clout chaser. And she says whatever she wants in order to get the most. She wants you all to like her. What's this shit on my desk exactly? Oh, you're back. Well, welcome. Kissy kissy ooh la la. Thank you for being here. Even though you all let that intruder go around mucking up my stream setup. But I see that you have encountered her new flower. What's this? Roseberry? We named him Roseberry. It's a pretty cool one, if I do say so myself. Let me make him the same size as Doug there. Boink. She was nice to us, I'm nice to you. And don't you even lie. We couldn't help it. You know what? That's fair. She manipulated you. She's a villain. What do you want us to do? Throw bits at her? I set up that thing that other like VTubers have where you can throw things at them, but it's only active if ink is on the screen. Technically everyone in chat can be interpreted as an intruder, I suppose. She gave me compliments, so I guess you can say we're besties for real. But let's scootily doot on over to the screen. Let you guys get out of here. Your PNG. Alright. There I am. Okay. So let's hang out here for a second. Where's the jar? I want to be behind it. Okay. Let's let you all have a good look at Rosebud here. Nope, that's not its name. I will definitely call her Rosebud a few times. Alright. I have Roseberry here. And because I've got a very exciting announcement. How'd she get in your house? She can just like teleport in. Angels do that all the time. Little dickheads. And I'll post a picture of Roseberry on Twitter as well. Because I've got a very exciting announcement. I am working on a human design for Roseberry. I've already got it laid out. I need to finish rendering that image. But I want to see what you guys would come up with. We're doing another art challenge! Yeah! So you bet Allison's letting ink in. Looks like he'd taste like a gusher. I'm sure he hates that. Roseberry nicknamed Rosebuddy, 'cause they a true friend. That's fucking cute. Roseberry 6 feet confirmed. So yeah, so I've got a design for Roseberry already in the works. I've just gotta give it some shading and then do up like a second pretty version. Yes, you can submit via Gmail again. And it's just at twiinsinc@gmail.com. Welcome, Queen of Foliage. I don't know who this plant peep is, but no man, they're glorious. Oh man, they're glorious. Welcome, Queen of Foliage. This is Ink's plant companion. I've got Doug, and now Ink has Roseberry here. And I've tasked you all, I am currently tasking you all, with illustrating Roseberry as a human, in human form. Because I want to see what you guys all come up with. We've done this before with Doug. And that was great. And it was super fun. And this time it's going to be really interesting because previously with Doug's version, it was just an outfit challenge. You all knew Roseberry is male, just like Doug. You all knew what Doug looked like already, like in terms of like skin tone and hair and, you know, eye color, things like that. You all don't know what I'm doing with Roseberry yet. I want to see you all design a human version of this plant, just like how I'm doing. And I think it'll be super fly. I'm excited. I think we're gonna get so many different, like ways of interpreting, a male man. Gonna get so many different fun ways of interpreting this design into human form. I'm really excited. You guys are all so creative and cool, and I'll tweet about this as well. And I'll also make sure to upload this VOD like right away, so that everyone's got the max amount of time knowing about it. So, hooray. The final day, because I know some of you might be kind of busy with it being Magical Girl May. Y'all might be wanting to already be doing artworks of Magical Girl stuff. So I wanted to make sure you all had plenty of time to work on this. I'm not creative or cool. You are at least one of those things. It's up to you to decide which one. So I'm giving the final day is going to be the last day of June. I'm giving you a whole month and a half to make the human version of our little rosebud. Rosebuddy. Rosebud buddy. Bud. You be create, therefore creative. Hell yeah. Time to be Bob Ross again. Hell yeah, Mira. So yeah, I'm giving you tons of time. We have the rest of May, and then the final day of June is the last day you can submit. June 30th. And then that next day, July 1st, is stream day, and we'll do a stream, we'll look at everyone's designs and stuff. I have a family wedding in June, but I'll try. I believe in you. Listen, there's lots of downtime waiting for a wedding to start. So I believe in you. Even, and my only parameters are that please include one color at least, so that I know, like, what, hopefully it'll be red, but that's up to you, just so we can kind of get a grasp on, you know, that, because, you know, I like my colors. It does he have an ethnicity? I have illustrated him already with one, but I don't want to limit you guys. You guys can do whatever you want, so feel free to be creative, because that's the point of the challenge. There are no other outstanding rules. You can do it traditionally or physically or digitally. So it's twiinsinc@gmail.com, just like my name. I think, can you find that anywhere? Surely you must be able to. I'll make it the pinned comment on the VOD for this, so make sure you check out the VOD channel. It's Twiins Plaays. Plaays has 2 A's, like how ink has 2 I's. I'll pin it there so you all can see that, and we'll make a hashtag as well, because last time we made a hashtag and I feel like that was efficient. You can always feel free to @ me at the same time, but I think a hashtag was just efficient. It was nice. It was also nice having a hashtag to check in on every now and then. Roseberry is actually a really vain model who was cursed by the mother of a flower shop owner he rejected for being dirty to be a mere plant, who has no choice but to sit in said dirt. My headcanon. Wow. That sounds like a fairy tale. Is the opposite of Doug? Not necessarily. From there, it's up to you. You know? Let's get physical. Uses pencil sharpener. Yeah, it turns into shrimp as I draw for real. My back hurts. I did a lot of art over the weekend, and then I did a 4-hour art stream. I'm dying. So yeah, I will post a picture of Roseberry to Twitter, the tweeter totter, as it were, and I will have the hashtag. What do we think? New ink plant? How do you feel about that? Hashtag new ink plant. Does that sound good, or is that too long? I don't know. I don't know how to do hashtags good. Hashtag new ink with 2 I's plant. Because I want it to be something, you know, unique enough that, you know, some person's like, hashtag got a new plant, and it's like, this is the wrong this is the wrong hashtag, you know? I think that sounds swell. New ink plant. Alright, great. Great and cool. What is this? Hashtag ya boy Roseberry here. I'm so excited to see. You know what? I'll put it right here into chat for you all. A link to my VOD channel. I think it might also be available in my, like, about section here on Twitch, but I can't remember. So fuck. I'm fiddle-dee-deeing around with my Windows. There you go. There I am. That's Twiins Plaays. Oh, it's because it's that thing where it put like a handful of numbers after my name for some dumb reason. Babe, wake up. New ink plant just dropped. We have come full circle. Twiins is Mario. The reverse of Critter, Luigi. The evil opposite is Ink, Wario. And Bitter tops it all off with the reverse evil opposite, Waluigi. 'Tis true. And theoretically, Ink could host like a April Fool's video, but I don't know if anyone would get it. Oh, you kind of missed stream. Don't worry, Ink was here for a little bit. Luckily, you missed her, so you don't need to worry about that. She's got a new plant. I figured I'd leave Roseberry, that's his name, right here on the desk just for now, so y'all could compare him and Doug. I'm gonna have you all voted to help name Roseberry, which was very swell, and now I'm going to I'm tasking you all with an art challenge to Allison's Princess Peach, obviously. Well, actually, she's Princess Daisy. but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have an art challenge where you all get to design a human version of Roseberry, because I love seeing you all be creative and stuff. And I'll tweet all the important parts. Duggable dragon. The bow tie versus necktie, I didn't even realize. Yeah, right? They look great together. Hang on. I bet I've got Doug here. That's the human one. Hang on. Let me find Doug. There you are. Why are you in front of me? Why are you so small? Alright. Yeah, look. Wow. The comparisons. Whoa. Superfly. Very cool. Duggable plushie. I would love to be popular enough to make plushies of Doug. You don't even know. So great. That's it. That's gonna be the stream. Hope y'all are excited. Hope you have fun. It'll be great and cool. It'd be funny if Roseberry and Doug like each other. They're BFFs. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for being here and tolerating Ink chit-chatting with you for too long. Gross. Doug smiles. Roseberry grump. So yeah, I'm excited to see what you all make. Don't forget that the final day to submit will be the last day of next month, the last day of June. And it'll be a long month because we have to wait all that time to get to talk about your art, but it'll be worth it, I think. So, goodbye. See you on the flip side. Drink your vegetables, eat your water. Adios.